In this week's video, I want to talk about building a coaching business that feels authentic and aligned for you. And I think that this is so important. And one of the factors that a lot of coaches miss that makes building a business feel kind of icky or out of alignment, maybe feeling like super exhausted, burnt out by your business, not enjoying your coaching that you're doing, or even the marketing piece of things. And I've gone through this in my business myself. And it was because I was doing what I thought I should be doing to market my business and what I thought my business should look like, as opposed to really focusing on what was aligned for me when it came to marketing and what I was offering in my business and my program and all those pieces. And it can be confusing because there's really this kind of fine line between doing what works and has been proven to work and using the systems that already exist as opposed to trying to reinvent the wheel. But there's also this piece of really making everything your own and taking what feels good and aligned for you and putting that into your business versus putting everything into your business and maybe doing things exactly like how someone else has done them and maybe taught you to do them. But some of those pieces might not be feeling totally aligned or right for you. So it's really finding this happy medium between what feels really good to you and feels aligned for you and making things your own, but also using the systems that have been proven to work. And this is something I really had to go through this last year in my business, where I got to a point where I felt like really burnt out and exhausted in my business and just wasn't enjoying it as much as I wanted to be. And so I had to look at, okay, what are the things that are out of alignment for me? And I've really taken those things and gotten rid of them, and had a good look at this, like, why am I feeling this way? And instead really kept doing the things that really lit me up, and making sure that that all felt aligned. And it makes a huge difference, going from feeling kind of exhausted or like I'm not super excited to feeling like, yes, like awesome, like this all feels really good. I'm really excited about my business. And so that's really important. So I want to talk about some things to look at if you're at this point where your business is feeling kind of icky or out of alignment. What can you look at to kind of bring you back into alignment and make sure that your business is really feeling good and authentic for you? So the first piece is your ideal client and your messaging, and really making sure that this is aligned with you and what you want to be talking about, what you want to be sharing, the people you want to be working with. And I also think it's important to understand really like how ideal client works. And I have another video where I talk about that as far as understanding what people are looking for and how to market that effectively versus your messaging and what you're talking about and maybe making it be something that people aren't looking for. So this can get a little bit confusing, and you want to make sure that you're actually marketing the things that people are looking for. Yes, it can still feel good to you, but you got to understand this process. And I will link the other video where I talk about this. It's really the mistakes people make when they're choosing an ideal client. So it can still be marketable and profitable, and we want to make sure it is, but also aligned for you. And a lot of times this connects back to your story and your personal experiences. The next piece is making sure that you're teaching in your coaching and your program includes really your area of expertise, and you're enjoying the work that you're doing, so that you're not just doing something that maybe you think is profitable or what you should be doing, but it is really aligned for you, and it allows you to coach around the things that you enjoy coaching around. Okay, really important. The next piece is really looking at and learning from what has worked. So looking at the structures and the marketing that has been proven to work by other coaches. So once again, you're not going back and totally reinventing the wheel, but really learning like the systems that can be effective, and then taking that and making it your own. So once again, listening to your intuition. Super important. And this is something I always ask my clients, like, what are you being guided to do? What sounds exciting or would light you up, as opposed to just doing something because you think it's what you should be doing. And this also goes to the next piece, because what your intuition guides you to do is typically the path of least resistance for you, versus trying to do something that is really challenging, that you're like going upstream for. So a lot of us, we have certain marketing that is just like works really well for us. And I'm always trying to help people find that path that's the best fit for you, versus doing what you think you should be doing, so that you can go downstream and kind of flow with things, as opposed to trying to paddle upstream. And then doing things you enjoy. So some of us really enjoy writing, some of us enjoy videos, some of us enjoy doing like reels and stuff. Like there's so many different options when it comes to marketing, or enjoy doing in-person things, or have great connections. So once again, like, what are the things you enjoy and you're good at? And then really making everything your own. So you can use the systems and structures that have been proven to work for other people, so that you're not reinventing the wheel, but then make it your own. Bring your own personality into it, bring your own unique take on things. Like all of that should be your own. And that's really what leads to people wanting to work with you, when you're doing things that are aligned, when you are making things your own, versus just trying to fit into this like cookie cutter way of doing things. Because the energy is going to feel off for you, and other people are going to feel that as well. So really getting back into that alignment. There's no need to do things that feel icky in your business. So you may be doing things that feel uncomfortable because they're new or they're out of your comfort zone, but there's no need to do things that feel like icky or off for you, okay? So I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know, do you feel like your business is really aligned and authentic? Are you kind of coming up against this like, things just don't feel quite right? And the other thing I'd say is, when things are aligned and authentic, that is when you're going to be getting the best results as well. So let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want more videos just like this. And if you want to dive a bit deeper into the steps of building an authentic and aligned business and still reaching your income and impact goals, I would love to share that with you. So I have a link right below this video. I have a free training that walks you specifically through the steps. Go ahead and sign up for that. And I want to thank you so much for joining me in this week's video, and I will see you next time.